Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name is Jayla and I make videos about faith, fashion, lifestyle, and family. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new. I feel like my hair is gonna drive me crazy. I don't know if anybody else does this, but whenever I wear my hair back, I always pull out my face framing pieces, but then they drive me crazy the whole day, so I always end up doing this anyway. So it's like, why did I even pull them out in the first place? I will always tuck it behind. So sorry. It's not gonna be that cute. It's okay. Anyway. I just got back from church and I haven't made the time to film, which is typical for me, you know, but I wanted to make one of these videos for a little bit now. It's kind of like my full like period care routine, some of my must-haves like that I would recommend to you guys as just kind of your necessities, and then stuff that like is not a necessity for me but that I enjoy to use and I, you know, use pretty much every cycle. So I want to give you an overview. I have a lot of different products. I have mentioned dropping stuff. Oh, still dropping it. I have mentioned some of these products in other videos and like on my I'm just showing you everything on my Instagram and stuff, but I think there's some stuff I haven't mentioned on here. And also I am receiving a new product in the mail this week, so once I get that in the mail and I try it out during my cycle this week, I will add that clip to this video before the end, because I'm receiving a very exciting new product from Pixie Cup. They came out with a menstrual cup applicator, which I am thrilled for. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. Actually, I don't want to go into it right in the beginning, but I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about this stuff, things that I've found that I like better than others. And yeah, I do want to let you guys know, because I always try to be open and honest about product stuff. So I do work with Pixie. I am an affiliate, so I have a code with them to get a discount, but this video is not sponsored by them. They started sending me their products last year, I believe, and I fell in love with them genuinely. And I do post content for them sometimes that is sponsored, but today's is not sponsored at all. I'm just talking about my personal like care routine. I'll be honest about the products. If you want to save money though, I have my code 15% off. It's just JERA15. You can use it at checkout. I would say their products are pretty affordable already, so the 15% off is just kind of an added bonus. But yeah, not sponsored, all my opinions today, so let's get into it. So what am I gonna start with? I think I should start with like my essentials, what I use every single cycle no matter what. So Pixie has a few different sizes of cups. The two that I have is the regular, which is this one, this yellow one, or it might be small. I'm gonna put all of the little pop-ups on the screen and I'll link everything below too. But this, I don't know if it's called small or regular, and then this is the larger one. And whenever they sent these to me, I figured I would only use the regular, because I did read in some of the descriptions, like if you use a larger menstrual cup, side note, I realized I've been saying menstrual wrong. I don't know why I've been saying menstrual. Someone called me out in one of my recent TikTok videos, so I'm gonna try to correct that. Menstrual. I had read on their website that the large menstrual cup is usually recommended to people who have given birth sometimes. So I wasn't sure I was gonna want this. I didn't know if it was gonna be fully comfortable for me. But once I received them, once I had heavier flow days, I did start using this one. So usually at the beginning of my cycle, when I have lighter flow, I use the smaller one, okay? And these are so comfortable. What I love about their cups is they are so soft, and I have used other menstrual cup brands before, which I've mentioned previously, but these are way softer and they're the most comfortable. But then on my heavier flow days, I use the bigger one, and it's actually very comfortable. It is so convenient because at the beginning of the day before work, I'll put it in. I make sure it's sterilized, which I will show you what I use to sterilize it. But I leave it in 12 hours. Like you can up to 12 hours. I don't always leave it at 12 hours, but I don't have to worry about it all day long. It's just doing its job. I don't have to switch my pad, my tampon all day, none of that. I think I talked about in my other video, my girl talk video, I will link it below as well, like a lot of the reasons why I wanted to switch to menstrual cups instead of periods and pads. So I will link that below because I don't want to feel like I'm just repeating what I've already put out there, because I'm sure a lot of y'all already watched that. But if you didn't, I will link it. So my favorite might be the large, just because I wear it for probably majority of my cycle on my heavier days, but this is also a go-to at the beginning and the end of my period. So love both of these, and they also come in such cute packaging. I love Pixie's packaging. A little carrier that's so cute. This is great for traveling and also just for when you're out and about. This is great. So these are a part of my necessity for sure. This is one of my other necessities, is period underwear, okay? Life-changing. This is so comfortable for me when I'm at home. Even on heavy days, sometimes I just don't want to be dealing with anything. These are one of the best things, I think. These are period underwear. This is actually from the brand, I think these are from Victoria's Secret, which is funny. There's probably a lot better brands than that, but I wanted to give them a try first and see if I liked them before I made a big investment. So I think one day when I was in the mall, they were having a sale, so I got some to try. But they've actually been great. I have 3 pairs total. I have these 2, which are like a boy short, which is so comfortable for when you're at home, because I just wear these with an oversized shirt for bed and lounge at home all day. So comfortable. And I've never had a leak with these, ever. And then I have 1 pair that's just like a regular cut underwear that I can wear like to work or out and about or whatever. Because these just aren't the most comfortable to go out and about in, because since I have thicker thighs, these kind of ride up my legs if I'm wearing pants or something and I'm walking a lot, you know what I mean? So the boy short type, I wear at home all the time. I love period underwear. One of my favorite things ever. My next necessity is not a Pixie product, actually. This is a heating pad. This is like is it my favorite way for pain relief? I think it might be my favorite method for pain relief during my period for cramps. So this one specifically does plug in, which is really nice because it always stays hot, and it has 3 different settings, low, medium, and high. And there's also a massage setting, which I don't really use, but it's really easy. The only thing with the ones that plug in, you cannot sleep with these. That is a fire hazard. So what I use instead is actually, it's right here. It's actually this very old DIY. My granny actually made this for me back in the day. And I don't know if it's beans or what's in it, but she made it for me a long time ago. You literally just heat this up in the microwave and then you can sleep with it in bed. And so heat works great for me for my cramps. When I am home, I'm most likely always gonna use heat. It just works the best for me. Now, I do use medicine sometimes. I feel like my cramps are somewhat, I wouldn't say they're severe. They are pretty bad sometimes though. I usually only cramp for like 1 or 2 days now though. I did talk previously about when I was on birth control, my cramps were way worse than they are now. But I do use medicine sometimes. What I recommend is this is the Genexa. I started using this recently. I like Genexa brand because they don't have any dyes and stuff. This is just the pretty much Tylenol. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. I'm not going to. But this is what works best for me. Ibuprofen does not really help me. And I try to do as little medicine as possible. That's why I use heat. And then I'm also gonna show you one other alternative I use for pain relief. Before I go into the next pain relief, I think those are my main necessities that I use always, all the time. These next ones I do use pretty frequently, but it's not like if I didn't have them, I wouldn't know what to do, because there is alternatives, but they're just like very nice to have and very convenient, if that makes sense. So let's lead into the next pain relief that I use. Is this very convenient TENS unit from Pixie that I love. So this is super convenient. I showed in my past video this compared to like a regular TINS unit and how inconvenient a regular TINS unit was for me to use. So this does work pretty well. I will say I feel like for my body, heat works even better than this. But if I'm out and about, like going to work or I'm traveling or whatever in the car, I cannot bring this with me. So this is my next go-to. So pretty much it's really simple. Comes with these little stickies, and you always leave it on this when you're not using it so that it doesn't get a bunch of stuff on it. Just like that. And pretty much you place these wherever you feel your pain. So for me, it's like right under my belly, kind of. I don't feel like I need to show that, you know? You guys know what I mean. Just wherever you feel your cramps. And stick this back on here. You just charge this. So pretty much like my cramps are starting today, not severe, but I know it's coming. I'm gonna put this on the charger today or overnight and just let it charge until it's green light, and then you know it's been fully charged. I have wore this. I'm trying to think the longest I've wore this. I'm sure I'll pop up on the screen what the description says, how long it usually lasts. But I think I remember I actually wore this when we were traveling to Tennessee in the fall. I wore this on the airplane. I didn't wear it through security, but I had it in my bag in security. I didn't know if that was allowed or not. And it went through fine, and I put it on before we got on the flight. And it's so convenient for travel. I wish I could show you how to put it on, but I'm wearing a dress right now. But pretty much what's really nice about this is you put it on in whatever pants or jeans or whatever you're wearing. This clips to the inside. So it's very discreet. And there's just two settings, a constant setting and then one that like pulses. And you can adjust how strong it is. It might sound a little bit scary because it is like electrical pulses, I think you would say. But you hardly feel it at all, and you adjust it however you want to, and then it really does help the pain. So I did wear this on the plane. I think it lasts me at least, I've done like a full 5-hour shift, I think, at work, and I didn't have it constant. Like I would stop it when I no longer felt pain, then I would start it back on. But it lasts me a long time, just fully charge it. And you can also get all the reusable gel pads from Pixie for these. And they're also really simple to put on. So you just like peel off this part like that, and you stick it on there, and peel off the other side and you stick it on there to replace it. And they come off really easily whenever it's time to take them off. I would recommend with all these Pixie products, their Instagram is great because they post a lot of like videos showing how to use all the products, and it's very simple and easy to understand. So I would always recommend checking out their Instagram. So this is great. I would recommend this for your period cramps if you want to give it a try. Great alternative to heat if heat doesn't work for you, or if you're trying not to use much medicine. What's next? Okay, this is one of my favorite products. I didn't put this under a necessity because I did go without it for a long time, but now that I have it, it's so convenient. I love it. So one thing whenever I first started using a menstrual cup was I was like, how am I supposed to keep this clean? It sounded kind of icky, you know? And most of your recommendations you'll find online is to boil a pot of water, put your cup in there to sterilize it, and try not to let it touch the edges or the bottom because then it'll burn your cup. So that's not always the most convenient. So this is the Pixie Cup steamer. Looks like this. And this is the 2.0 version. I think the only difference is this is just like a touch button. It's not like a push button. But I really like this one. Literally, you just put a scoop. It comes with a little scoop of purified water in here. Let me show you, where's my cup? I'm actually about to do this for real because I need my cup sterilized this week. Put it in there like this, you close it, and then it's sterilized within 3 minutes, but if you want the like max amount of sterilization, I just leave it 10 minutes. And you just push it, leave it, come back, and it's fully sterilized. And this actually sterilizes better than boiling water. And it's so convenient. You can just sit it on your countertop, and then when I'm not using it, it easily fits under the cabinet. So I love this, and it's actually pretty affordable too. I'll put the price on the screen. I don't remember but it's a good price for what it is, honestly. I have a couple more things left. One product that I actually don't use a ton, but I will talk about it because of the benefits of it, is a disc. So this is kind of an alternative to a cup. This can be used for like your lighter flow days. I will say the reason I haven't used it a ton is that there has been a learning curve, and it's just because I haven't taken the time to fully learn about, not fully learn, I haven't taken the time to adjust to it fully because it is a different type of insertion than a cup. But what I do like about it is there is a pull string removal, which is really nice. You like pull it until you can feel the edge and then you just take it out easily. Also, the way this sits inside the, I don't want to get demonetized, inside you, this can be used for mess-free period sex. And they also recommend this for women who have like weaker muscles inside of you, because the cup uses your muscles to hold it in. This does not use the muscles to hold it in. You pretty much tuck this under your pelvic bone inside you. Again, Pixie has a ton of great videos about how to insert this properly. It is different from a cup though. That's just why I haven't used it as much, because I'm so used to a cup and I'm so comfortable with it. But I will say, when I did wear this, I could not even feel this inside me at all. It was even more comfortable than a menstrual cup. So you could give this a try if you're interested in them. Not a necessity for me, but I am grateful I have one. What else is there? Okay, I'm gonna mention these. These are the reusable pads. I actually am using one of these right now because I like to use these at the beginning of my period and the end, kind of like the smaller menstrual cup, or when I'm home and I just don't want to wear a cup all the time, overnight sometimes in the beginning. It's just a more comfortable alternative. I have used these. They are clean, but they might have stains, so I'll just kind of show you. These are the back of them. This is the front. I think they have some stains, but pretty much they have little things here and you button them around your underwear. They're really soft, like 100% cotton, I think. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but super, super soft. I like these because, like I said, I like to wear pads sometimes at the beginning or the end of my period, and I don't like being wasteful. I try to be as little waste as, I try to create as little waste as I can, and I wanted to try reusable pads, and I saw Pixie had some, so I got some. And I do like these a lot, truthfully. Super soft. With the whole cleaning issue, personally, this is what I do. When I'm in the shower, I'll set them on the side, and I literally take the Dr. Bronner's unscented soap. I use that for like everything in the shower, but I literally scrub it, rinse it out fully, and that takes out most of the blood. And then I wash it kind of by them, either by themselves in the washing machine or with my other underwear. And I've never had any stains, any issues like that. Most of it has come out on each one. There might be a little, we're all girls here, it's okay, a little something there. But I do like these a lot, truthfully. I recommend them if you're ever afraid of like jumping in with just using a cup or whatever. Try some reusable pads, see what you think. Okay, I think the last couple of things, this actually came in my menstrual cup kit, which I will link below. I've kind of taken some of this stuff out, so this isn't everything that comes in the kit, obviously. But this is really nice for traveling. This is pretty much a portable cleaning little, what would you call this, cleaning cup, I guess. It's for whenever you're in public restrooms, and it is hard to change your cup in public. That's why I think it's great that usually it'll last you all day. But if you're traveling a lot in the airport, stuff like that, and you for some reason need to change your cup, dump it out, clean it, you don't want to obviously take out your cup and dump out the blood and then go out in front of everybody and wash the blood off your cup in front of everybody in the bathroom. So what you do is, before you go in to the stall, just fill this up with water from the sink, not all the way, fill it up like halfway or a little bit more. I've filled it up too much before and it kind of leaked because I overfilled it. So don't overfill it. You don't need that much, just like halfway, a little bit more. Go in, take out your cup, dump out the blood as much as you can, stick it in here, put it on the lid, and you literally just shake it like this. And it is amazing. I do not know how, but it cleans it fully. And you take it out and it's like clean, no blood, no nothing. You just put it back in there and you're good for the rest of the day. It's very crazy. It's very convenient for traveling, for sure. And I think they have videos on their Instagram showing how well this cleans stuff. So I love this. This comes in the kit. Then something else that is nice to have, I didn't use this for a long time. Like I never tried a lubricant for like inserting menstrual cup, but I really like to use it now, truthfully. It makes it a lot easier, honestly. So let me just show you kind of. I like to use a C-fold to insert it, which is literally just, I'm not showing it well at all. I'm not a demonstrator. Like this, it's a C. And you just put some lubricant. This is the Pixie brand. This is all plant-based. It's great, clean products. You put it on there, insert it, it'll pop up. And the lubricant actually also helps it pop up fully. So this isn't a necessity, I would say, but it's great to have, and it does make insertion easier and not hurt. Or I would recommend always inserting in the shower where it can be fully wet, and always wet your cup before you put it in. But I will say this makes it definitely easier to insert compared to just it being wet. Also, I don't think I have it now because I've used all of them, but they do have wipes that I really like that I would recommend as well. I'll pop those on the screen. I think I used all of them, so I need to order some more. I think that's everything until I get that new product in that I want to try. I think so. Let's see how long this video has been. 26 minutes. I just think these are kind of fun. They're similar to like personal care routines and stuff, and I actually haven't seen many girls do like period care routines, and I think it's interesting. So yeah, keep that stuff in mind. Okay, well, once I get the new product in this week, I'll film the last section of this in my outro. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, it's been a little bit. I have given this a try and I'm ready to talk about my thoughts on it. Before I do though, I forgot to mention the gel wash from Pixie, which it's not a necessity. Like, you can just wash your cup with a unscented soap. You can also wash it with the one that I would use if I didn't use this is the Dr. Bronner's unscented soap. But this is really nice to have, and honestly it's very convenient, so I do recommend giving it a try. It works super well, but you don't have to have it. Forgot to mention that. So I just got back in from outside and I'm all rosy cheeked because it's very hot today. Anyway, I did give this a try my last cycle. And I'm gonna be honest, this is not a necessity for me. I did have some trouble inserting it. I tried in the shower at first, and they recommend try to squat down or like move your leg up to try to get it inserted properly. It was pretty difficult for me to do in the shower. The time when it was the easiest for me was actually sitting on the toilet. It was easier and I was able to get it to work better for me then. But personally, it's not my like an essential for me. I think that's also because I have been learning, I learned to insert my cup properly whenever I started this journey like 3 years ago now, and I'm super comfortable inserting my cup. But if you're new to it and you're kind of nervous about inserting it and stuff, maybe this could be a great option for you to try. It does take a learning curve, like I said, different positions and stuff to try to make it easier. And you know, it's just my opinion. It's not going to be my go-to, but yeah, I was happy to try it and I think I will use it in the future for sure. So I think that is everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new and hit the like button. It means a lot to me. Don't forget, if you order any of these Pixie products online, you can use my code Jayla15 for 15% off your whole order. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you guys next time.